So the Bulldogs are playing their FCS game this week. They are hosting the Southern Jaguars for the first time ever, and that's a nice change of pace from the Portland States, Weber States, Cal Polys, etc. This is an exotic team. They are bringing a world famous band that has performed among others like the Super Bowl, the Human Jackbox. That's going to be exciting. It's a game that's going to be on local TV with Matt Novell, Camerell, and Taylor Martinez covering it. But if you're not in Fresno, you can watch it on the Mountain West Live site. It's very easy. It's free. That's one thing that I've appreciated about being in this league. The game is at 7 o'clock Fresno time. And let's be real, this is a game the Bulldogs should not have any issue with. Okay? There is a reason why they advertise their band so much and put so much money in their band. They know, let me put it this way, they know where they are. Their goal is a very simple one. They want to win among the SWAC and among the other HBCUs, and that's pretty much it. When Grambling went to Ohio State, they knew they weren't going to win. They lost 70-0. But the band did great, and that's really what it should be with Fresno State. Although, given our style of play, probably going to be a very frustrating game, even though it'll be one Bulldogs in control, and the scoreboard really won't reflect that about maybe till like the end of the fourth. So, what do we know about this team? Well, the majority of their players are from the Southeast. They are literally like 16 minutes away from LSU. So they do have quality football players. On offense, they are averaging 18 points a game in 3 games versus FCS teams. They started in a week 0 matchup as well. They were held to 17 points and 14 points and 7 points in 2 of the 3 games. In their lone win, they scored 34. Against Mississippi State Valley, they ran the ball 50 times, 212 yards, and threw for 3 touchdowns. So they are a spread offense, and they like to run the quarterback. They have 3 different running backs, like similar to Fresno State. They got one guy that's noticeable as a running back, a guy named Trey Hawley, who once was at LSU, which says that he is very talented. The quarterback is Cameron McCoy. He's really an athlete. He's a type of quarterback that has given Fresno State trouble over the years, a mobile quarterback. But he doesn't seem to be particularly good at throwing the ball. Let's compare everything. He has 25 carries, 183 yards, and 2 touchdowns so far this year. But in terms of throwing, he is 31 for 60, 52%, just for 300 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions in 3 games. So if you're the Bulldogs, it looks like you've got to sell out to stop the run, to stop the offense of Southern Jaguars, and hope your secondary has the best game of the year. And they should. I mean, this is a game the Bulldogs should win. Defense, they won a 4-2-5 scheme, They were allowing 30 points per game. You could run on them, which is what the Bulldogs want to do. They have given up 105 yards rushing per game. And if Warner is going to have a good day, a good time to start throwing the ball, this could be doing it. They're giving up 200 yards passing per game. So the Bulldogs should be able to run and pass and do whatever they want once they get going against Southern. So what can we look forward to as well? Well, I think the offense is going to try to get Warner going. I know that the coaching staff is hearing criticisms about E.J. Warner's passing, how bad he's been at it, how he's got no touchdowns. They're going to try and get him more than 1 touchdown this game. I'm fairly confident of that. And to me, that really wouldn't mean much. I mean, you should do whatever you want against a Southern. This is a game that should be over at halftime. So I just want to, let me put it this way. You want every bit of the offense to function in this game. And once it's put away, you'd like to see them expand it more and start working on the things they have to work on. All right? You play Hawaii at the Islands next week. Hawaii is playing a Portland State at home. I don't know what they're going to do to the starting quarterback, but probably going to rest him. They're probably going to have the mindset that we should win this easily. So you have to get ready, not just beyond winning this game, but getting ready for Hawaii next week. And that means, in my mind, pulling guys out once the game's at hand. If the Bulldogs up by 40-10 in the fourth quarter, I want to see this. I want to see the starters pulled. All right, and that includes the quarterback. I want to see more of them do more than just hand the ball off to a running back for the whole quarter. That's not what I want to see. I want to see real offense that other teams have to prepare for. All right, and I want to see the defense secondary take strides in communication. They've had a lot of trouble doing that so far this season. All right. I want to see a step forward in the secondary, knowing what they're supposed to do and being on the same page. You've had 3 games now, right? And you've got a team that struggles passing. You should be able to get interceptions in this game, all right? Not just one, but multiple, all right? The Jaguars are a team that turns the ball over a lot, all right? Ball control's been an issue. I'm going to repeat this, all right? They have committed 7 turnovers so far this year, albeit 5 of them are fumbles. But the point is the Bulldogs should get multiple turnovers, all right? They should at least have 1 interception and 1 fumble in this game, all right? So in terms of special teams, I don't know what they're doing unless they put Luke back there. Maybe we can get a punt return for a touchdown. I don't know. I do know Bulldog fans are kind of confused about, didn't we just play these guys? No, we played Georgia Southern. This is a different team. But they are expecting a similar result. A dominating where we kick their butts. All right? Now, Bulldog fans are not like our fans. They just want to win. But against the Southern, as I said, you need to win this one big. All right? Weather-wise, it's going to be fine, 90 degrees of a breeze. It's going to be as good as you could hope for in a mid-September, early September home game with Fresno State. It's not going to be 100 degrees like the earlier one I did, so it should look less hot. I don't know what the ticket sales are going to be. Hopefully the Union Jukebox and the win over Oregon State, which has credibility around here, pushes it up to 40,000, which every home game should be. I do know we'll have more people than at the Rose Bowl. I do know we'll have more than that, all right? So that'll be very interesting statistical stat when that comes out over the weekend, which had the most capacity percentage, whatever, on West Coast, or at least in California. So, yeah, I have the Bulldogs win this one, and I'll put it at, 47-20. Frustrating game to watch. I mean, a game the Bulldogs will be in control of, but you want more. And I'll leave fans disgruntled. And leave you worried going to Hawaii next week. But, get the 3-1 and going in the conference, and that's about as good as you could expect. We'll see what happens this weekend. Go Dogs.